Hi everybody, Korri here again, and I have some sort of idea of what type of video I'm gonna make today. Here we go. Today I'm gonna talk about art. It's very expressive and stuff like that, stuffy mixed stuff. But I am an artist, or I consider myself an artist. I plan to go to college soon for art. I've been doing it for a long... doing it. Anyway, I've been arting for a long time. Whenever I was really little, I loved to draw. That was my favorite thing to do. In elementary school, I didn't understand what was happening. I'd work in art class, and they'd take my art, and then I'd never get it back, and they'd be like, "We're putting it in the art show," and I'd be like, "Cool, when do I get it back?" And they'd be like, "You don't." So that sucked. In middle school, I was in advanced art, sort of. I'd also taken violin, so it kind of fell off, but that's also when I started to realize what kind of person I was. Middle school for everybody, you know? Like, you realize who you like, who you don't like, what do you do. Like, middle school is when I started deciding that black is my favorite color and realizing that certain types of music are okay. It's when I realized that I loved manga and anime, and the story plot and the art really captured me. I loved stuff like that. In fact, the whole anime style is what I started with, like a lot of people, and it was really fun to do, and I just loved it. And as I got older, I took it and just ran with it. I used to just draw all the time. I remember at one point I covered my entire bedroom with drawings, like printer paper pictures all over the walls. I swear to God, if I could have covered the ceiling, I would have. In high school, I started in Art 1, and they realized I was a little bit more talented than that, and they skipped me to Art 4, and then I went to IB Art, then IB Art Advanced with, IB Art Advanced and Art 4 again, sort of portfolio this time, at the same time. So I had 2 arts that year, and 2 maths, because I'm stupid as fuck with math. No, actually, that helped me a lot, because math was my hard-ish subject, and it was really difficult to understand. I don't know why, and that having it twice a day and 3 times a day actually helped me a lot, so that happened. I was talking about art days. Sorry. Yeah, I just love doing it, and it's been able to help me a lot through the years. It was a great way to... I keep moving the camera, sorry. It was a great way to vent. It was a good way to just go into my own world, and as I'm older now, whenever I'm bored, I try to art as much as possible. I put my headphones in as loud as I can and just draw away. I would like to maybe be a hyper-realistic artist one day. I think drawing exactly what I see down to a T is really cool, and some people say, I can't do that, and I'm like, I get a rush out of it. I'm like, let me draw you. Yeah, I'm sometimes like that. Art's also helped me with a lot of personal stuff, like, I guess you could say depression, anger, sadness, even happiness. I, at one point, did a lot of not beneficial things to my body, like stuff I don't want to talk about, and an alternative to that was to draw. I'd fill up 3-ring binders and all kinds of stuff. Next time I might show you guys some of my art. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you already know what I'm talking about. I'm not the super duper best, but I do love doing it, and I think all of you guys, if you have something you love out there, just keep getting at it. How else do you think anybody becomes whatever they want to be? All these musicians you see, these dancers you watch, these artists that they just take your breath away with what they're doing, and they just love doing it. If you have a passion, if you have something that makes you feel whole or normal or just helps you through life, then don't ever stop it, no matter what anyone says. There's so many people who wish they could do what you do, and a lot of people, it's breathtaking. I mean, my heart's getting kind of fluttery just talking about it. Yeah, I'm an art nerd. Actually, I remember here in San Diego going into a I don't know the artist's name, but I just walked into this guy. All of his art was on exhibit, and I almost had a heart attack in there. Seriously, like my dad was like, "Calm down, you're freaking out. You're being a weirdo," and just. Oh my god, it was like, oh my god, this and that, the brushstrokes, the pencil lines, ah! I almost died in there. It was amazing. Yeah. I try to talk about stuff with you guys, I guess. I'm getting lightheaded. Woohoo! I hope I'm being more talkative this time. If I think too hard about what I'm saying, I get all distracted and then I'm all like, oh no, what do I do? There's a flare behind me. It's like where the mirror and the light's bouncing off and it's really distracting. Like, oh my god! But I can't turn the light off because I'm gonna turn. No, then it's that way. Okay, I'm just gonna lean this way. Yeah, crooked now. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I think art is everywhere. I think art is the flare. I think light, flash. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. I think art is everywhere, and I try to put it into everything I do, sort of. Not like, oh my god, this has to be artsy, but it's like, this is what I want to do, and it's considered this. Like, the way I dress, I consider that a form of art. I consider it an expression. I consider it something that other people can look at and ponder or be inspired by or be creeped out by, whatever. It's about getting whatever emotion that I'm feeling or however I want. That's the thing about art. Like, when you're working on a piece, your main goal is to, like a writer, it's to get the expression. I don't know if that's the right word, but whenever I listen to music or something like that, if I'm drawing something or if I'm painting something, if I'm writing something, if I'm moving some way, I want you to feel how I'm feeling. I want you to know this is real. I want that person to feel extreme, whatever it is. That's how I know I've reached my goal. And a lot of people say my art's dark, and a lot of people say the stuff I draw is weird. Maybe I want it to be weird. I know someone out there appreciates it. I know someone out there goes, I like that shit. Someone out there understands, and they know that someone else has their same likes, or someone else is opening their world to something they didn't even think about, and I love stuff like that. Sorry, I've been rambling a little bit. How long have I been talking? I don't know, but that's my thing on art. Ask me questions about it, like this video, look for more videos, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Korri Darkheart, Miss Darkheart, Darkheart, Dark Art, get it? Just like it up. I'll keep making more, and if you think I should talk about something or you want to ask me something, ask away. I'm looking for things to talk about. Like, I have all this energy and all this stuff and all this excitement to do this, but whenever I turn the camera on, most of the time I draw a blank. Thank you to Mimi, one of my best friends since I've known since elementary school, for giving me this idea. I was all like, guys, what do I talk about? And she was like, duh, art. And I was like, what do you mean by that? And she was like, talk about art. And she was right, because I'm just blah 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 now. I just can't stop talking now, and that's awesome. Thank you guys for watching. If you did, this is Korri Darkheart. Bye bye.